Hey guys, welcome to this version of Ornaments and Snowman. I have 8 of them on store for you and I hope you like them. Let's get on with the video.
Hello guys, this is Kathy with Kincaid Special Creations. Sorry I started without you. Let's see if I can straighten you up a little bit. I'm currently working on some ornaments for our Facebook Live this week. I've already started. The only ones I painted is the black ones. But I'm going to put them together like that and make me a snowman hat. I'm going to paint this one a flesh tone and this one white, or no, both of these white, and I'm going to make me a snowman. And then I'm going to paint this one red, this one flesh tone, and this one white, and make me a Santa Claus. So I'm going to continue working on this a little bit. I've got all the black done, so now I'm going to do all the white. I've got 4 hats, so I need 4 sets of white. Alright, let's get started. I'm using Waverly White chalk paint. And there we go with the white ones for the Santa Claus. These are all the Santa Claus hats, and then 2 white for their face, his face, and his neck. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to collect 6 of these tumbling tower blocks. You get these from Dollar Tree store. If you find them in the store, and there's plenty of them, you should pick you up 2 or 3 boxes, because there's a lot of things you can do with these. Let me get a hold of this pair of scissors. I can open this easier. Whoa! That was easy. Okay, I need 2, 4, 6. So I'm going to paint them white, and I'll be right back. Alright, this section right here is the white for the Santa Claus beard. Now, I'm going to go wash my hands, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do 6 more in red. And that will make the Santa Claus hat. And then I got to find me some flesh tone to make the face with. I'll be back after I wash my hands and paint these red. Alright guys, so here is the bases of all of them. This is going to be my Santa Claus right here. These are going to be my snowmen. And these are going to be my snowman hat. When they all dry really good, I'll come back and I'll glue them together with you. But as of right now, that's all I'm going to do. I'll be right back. Okay guys, now we're going to put these all together. I have my glue gun. I have my wood glue. I'm just using Loctite Express. You can use any wood glue you want. The stuff from Dollar Tree works fine. I just have this. I gotta pull the dry that glue off of it. Okay, now I ain't gonna use that cup because it's wet. Get your glue started. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer of wood glue right in the center and hot glue on the end. And mix them together. Make sure they're even. Any glue comes out, make sure you wipe it off. and then repeat. Just a little bit of hot glue, wood glue in the middle. And you really don't skip the step of wood glue, because I found out over the last couple of years while I've been doing it that hot glue will pull apart. It will break down and pull apart. But wood glue, hot glue keeps it together long enough for the wood glue to set up. And that's going to be my snowman. Okay, we're going to go with the Santa next. Just put this together here. The same way. All these are going to be put together the same way, so I won't make you watch all of them. But I'm going to put them together. And then I'll bring you back after I get them all together. Make sure you wipe off any glue so it's not sticking up on the top. And then wood glue and hot glue. And then you're going to put his beard on. Like I said, it's all done the same way. And there's one of the Santa Clauses. The third one I'm going to do is going to be a snowman's hat. We're going to do it the same way except for an arrangement difference. In this one, you're going to want two of them upright, making sure they're even, making sure any glue's off of them. And the third one, you're going to put on the very bottom of these. And you're going to try to even it for both sides. Because this is going to become his hat. So we have the snowman hat, Santa Claus, and the snowman. And I'm going to put these all together. I'm going to have 18 when I get done. And then I'll bring you back and show you putting the faces on and the little neckerchiefs and all that other stuff. See you in a bit. Okay guys, I am back. They are all together. I have my ribbon picked out. I'm going to use this one and this one for sure. And I may mix it up a little bit with this one, depending on how. This was, I don't know where they're bought from. I think they were given to me. So, what we're going to start with is the black hats, because that's going to be the easiest. And all I'm going to need for it is a piece of ribbon, which I'm going to use this ribbon. Actually, I have one cut. Just going to put this ribbon just where those little pieces are. And you wrap it around the back. Make it even. Just like that. And put you some hot glue. Put those two pieces together. And then you have a little snowman hat. I may try to find a little embellishment to put on the top. But for right now, that's going to work. And for this, all you need is hot glue. Hot glue will hold it in place. Just put a little stop and put your two pieces together. And there we go. A piece of fuzz on it. So for a hanger, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this this twine. It ain't baker's twine, but twine. And I'm going to cut me off a piece of it. And I'm going to tie it with a knot on the bottom of it. Just make you a knot. Pull it through, pull it tight. Make sure it's in there right. Okay. cut this bottom piece off because you're not going to need that extra. And then on the back of your thing where you put that glue together, put you a long line of glue right here because you want this to hang down in the thing a little bit so it don't hang all crazy on your tree. Alright, let's hold it there a second. You can cut off any of the loose, you can burn them off, whatever you want to do. Then you have a snowman hat ornament. Isn't that cute? Alright, now for the snowman himself, I'm going to take black marker. These are the blendable markers you've seen me use before. I like those because they have a fine side and a brush side. I'm going to take the fine side. And I'm going to make two little eyes. Okay. Then I'm going to take this dark orange one, also with the fine side. And I'm going to make a little triangle shaped nose. May have to put some paint on that later, but the nose will be there. Take the black marker back again and just make you some little dots for a smile. All right. And the same thing with him. Wait a minute. We're going to put this on the bottom, that red plaid. Need to have my little pink fingers on. Here we go. And if he's hanging over a little bit, just clip him off. Okay. So now there's our little snowman. And again, we're just going to take a piece of this twine, make a loop, or make a knot first. Pull it tight, cut off the excess, put you a fairly good line of glue, squeeze those two ends together so that it's all in the glue, and put it down in there. I'm sorry, guys. And there's the snowman. And he'll hold up. So, and he'll hang on your tree straight. Let me get me a drink of water. Last is going to be Santa Claus. And for him, I'm going to take these little beads. In there. Oh, here they are. Here's one of them. And I'm going to put a tiny drop of glue right in the middle here. And put his nose on. And then take that same black pen on the fine side and make him a couple eyes. Try to make them even. And here is our Santa Claus, which I am also going to put a piece of, I have to pull my beads out. That's going to be fun. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to do all of the other 15 like that. And then just take your long line of glue and put it in. Put your twine in the glue and hold it for a second. And then there is your Santa Claus. Alright guys, that's all that this one. I'm going to finish putting all these together and I'll take a final picture. Okay guys, here is the finished product. I have 6 snowman hats with some little ribbon on it. I have 6 snowmen and 6 Santa Clauses. All done. All ready. Alright, I hope you have watched the Facebook Live. If not, please go back and watch it. I will repost it onto YouTube so that you can watch it. There we go. That's the end of this one. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, I'm on to another ornament. This time I'm going to be using my Scrabble letters. And out of these letters I'm going to pick my name, Timmy's name, Sean, Sam, who is our dog, Jinx, which is one of our cats, and Axel, which is the other one. We call him Cornflake, but that's a long name to have on your tree. So we're going, his official name is Axel. That's what we'll put on there. So I'm going to lash some of these out and search through to find my letters I need without dropping these out on the floor. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. There's the I for Timmy and the T. Okay guys, I had to move inside to do this. So my next ornament is going to be, I'm going to take this, it's a little larger than a popsicle stick, but it's still designed like one. And these Scrabble letters, which spell out my name. And I've got some wood glue and some hot glue. And I'm going to put these on here. Pull that old piece of glue off. I'm just going to put a layer of glue now let me get the glue started. There we go. A little bit too much glue, but just go up down here through here. And we're going to put my letters on. Make them even. Wood glue is the best because hot glue doesn't seem to want to stick. Sure you put all the numbers of your letters down. H looks the same way either way, so it'll look funny if you have your number up. Let me make sure they all go on there right. And the Y. Now what I'm going to do with the hot glue, I'm going to put just a smidge on the bottom to hold it in place. And a little bit on the top to hold it in place till it dries. When it dries, I'll cut that tip off the bottom, put a string on it, and then I can hang it on the tree. Alright, that's that one. So we're gonna pause. Okay, the next one is going to involve the tumbling tower blocks. And you're just going to take 4 of them. Hope you can see this. Let me put you right on the other side where you can see better. Okay, now you can see me better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the one and put a little bit of wood glue, just a smidge this time. A little bit of wood glue and a smidge of hot glue. Okay, and then I'm going to put it on here where it's flat. So it makes it look like a little L. The other side I'm going to put glue. There, we'll put glue here. Yeah, we'll put glue here on the other one. A little bit of wood glue and a little bit of hot glue. And when you do it in this fashion, what you'll end up with, now this one, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the inside of this one right here and on the bottom of this one. Again, just a smidge of hot glue. And then put them together. Just like that. And what you end up with, after I get all the glue off of it, is a square. Then when you get done with that, you can find you a little picture. You can print it off of the online. You can get it off the back of a calendar. You can get a sticker from the store, whatever, and just put it in it, and you made you a little frame. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a, in fact, I'll do that for you. I'll find my scissors. Take you a piece of string, ribbon, whatever you've got. Take and put it together. Put both ends together like that and tie it in a knot. And pull it good and tight. Turn your thing over. Make sure your picture is right side up. Your thing over. Put your line of hot glue and stick it down in there. Put it down pretty far on the back of your ornament so that your ornament will hang straight. Just to hold it in until it sets up. And then when you go to hang your ornament on the tree, it's going to hang straight. Alright, that's the end of that one. Okay, this next ornament takes 9 tumbling tower blocks. And what you're going to do is, again, you're going to use your wood glue and your hot glue. Let's get me another hot glue stick. And put 3 of them together. Wipe off any glue. Make sure they're even, or as even as the tumbling tower blocks will let you be. Okay. You're going to make 2 sets of those. And then you're going to take this one and stick it right in the center. So put your wood glue in the center and your hot glue on the 2 outside edges. And put it together. Squeeze out any extra glue. And those glue tags will be no matter where you're at. Okay, then take the other 3, do the same way, put your glue on the center, and put your hot glue on the outside edge. Now this is using 7, and you could leave it like that, but I chose right here. Had to work inside because it's so blooming cold outside here today. Is it cold where you're at? Okay, I'm gonna put you on pause and get me another glue stick. All right, I'm back. Now for these last 2, you're gonna stand this upright and put your layer of glue on. And your hot glue. Fine line between having enough hot glue and not having enough. Now this time you're going to put it down flat. So it looks like an L shape on the top. Just like that. And do the same thing for the bottom. If you haven't guessed what we're making yet, guys, I'll show you in just a second. Take this one, make sure that you put it on the, with the L sticking out the same side that the L on the bottom is. Okay. Now, to most people that would simply look like a bunch of tumbling tower blocks together. But to me, that looked like a door. See my little doorknob? And so there you go. That can stand on your tier tray. Now I'm going to paint it and decorate it for the holidays to put on my tier tray. I may make one all white looking like a snowman. Put the little thing on. Might make one look like Santa Claus. And maybe even one to look like the Grinch. You'll have to tune into our Facebook Live. I'll try to put the final picture on at the end of this video. There we go. So that you can see what they look like after I finish doing them. But there you go. That's how you construct them. 2 sets of 3, one in the middle, upright, so they're all flat. Then put the other ones on the top and the bottom in an L shape. There you go. Hey guys, this is Kathy with Kincaid Special Creations coming to you with a few snowman crafts for our live this evening. This is just a paint stir stick that I painted the bottom half white, and then, well, the bottom 2/3, 3/4, whatever, and then the top 3/4 I painted black. So and then I took a little popsicle stick and painted it, well, bigger popsicle stick, and painted it black. So what it's going to do is it's going to live right here for the bottom of the hat. So I'm going to put it on with a little bit of wood glue, like I've been doing projects today, and a little bit of hot glue. Hot glue is just so that it'll stay, and the wood glue is so it'll stay longer. Just put it over the spot where you painted between the two of them. Squeeze out any extra glue. I'm heavy-handed with the glue. Alright, now we'll put the other one on. Where did I put the other one? It ended up in the floor. Okay, so just take a little bit of glue and a little bit of hot glue, and take this hat topper, or the brim of the hat, or whatever it is it's called, and put it on there and wipe off any extra glue. Alright, so there you go. Now you can't even see it. Let me turn them sideways. Now you have your snowman's hat. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my blendable markers out again, and I'm going to draw a face and a nose and a mouth on these. Get out the black and the orange. They have a thin side and a thick side. They've been sitting outside, so they're a little cold. So I'm just going to put in an eye, and another eye, and a mouth. Okay, we go ahead and do this one. Let me show you that one. And you just do an eye, and that's just basically a black dot, and then a mouth with 5 little black dots. Okay, now I'm going to take the orange, which also has both sides. You're going to make just a little triangle. Okay, so now we have our 2 little snowmen. These can stick up in a flower arrangement. They could stand up on their own. You could put them on a tier tray, where in the background on a tier tray where they'd stick up over like they're peekabooing. So what now I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little snowflake ribbon, and I'm going to put it around them for a scarf. Okay, so what you want to do is raise that up take your hot glue, put your little dollop of hot glue, put one side down and then the other side down. Need to have this on my other side because I'm right-handed versus left-handed. So there you go, there's your little snowman. And I'm also going to take the black marker and I'm going to draw some little buttons. These are going to be bigger than what the eyes were. I think 3 ought to be plenty. Let me get his little ribbon on. There you go, there's that one done. Now we'll put his little buttons on him. Okay. There's our 2 little stick snowmen. Ain't they cute? Alright guys, I'm going to put you on pause and come up with the next one. Alright guys, this next craft is also going to be a snowman. Snowman today. I just took a salt shaker that you can get from Dollar Tree store or any flea market or anywhere and painted it with 2 coats of Waverly White chalk paint. So what I'm going to do now, and then I took a wooden ball. This was a given to me project at a yard sale one time. She gave me a whole box of wooden blocks. So this was one of them. So I just painted it with 2 coats of Waverly White. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to put it on so I can draw a face in the right direction. So I'm just going to put me a layer of hot glue all around the top of this rim. And then stick this in here. And hold it down so it'll set up. Alright, so now that's done. So since this handle's in the back, I'm going to leave it in the back. I'm going to draw the face here and the buttons here and then put a ribbon on it. So we're going to take the same black marker. Boy, these things when they go on, sometimes they go on. Okay, and I'm going to make 2 little eyes. Make them pretty good size, like a big old chunk of coal. And in a mouth, which is also those 5 little spots. And there's his little face. Okay. Then we'll take the orange. And again, a little triangle. Just a straight and then go out. Kind of curvy into a point. And then color it in. And there he is. Now, I'm going to take a ribbon and I'm going to glue it directly around the rim of the salt shaker. But before I do that, I'm going to take the, I'll probably put it on the side here, 2 pieces of that ribbon and put it on the side, hanging down, like a little scarf would have been tied around his neck. But because this is a one-sided ribbon, I have to do it that way in order to get the ribbon to set up right. Hot glue sticks to everything, including me. Okay, so now we're going to take and put this over top of it, bring it around to the back, cut off as much as I need. Bring it down off of his face. Oh, look at him. Now, there we go. We have his collar on. His scarf on. Now, let's take the black marker and make these little buttons. One of these is going to be behind this thing, but I'll make it big enough to shine out from underneath it. Okay, and now we go. Now, to make his hat, I just took the little lid that was on the salt shaker. I guess this was a spice holder because it doesn't have no holes in it. And I'm going to stick it right on there. Put a big old dollop of glue on there. And put his hat where I want it to go. Ouch, that's hot. There we go. Ain't it cute? And it didn't take nothing. Absolutely nothing to do. So if you have similar products, it doesn't have to be the same ones, try making you a snowman. Alright, there's that project done. I'll be back when I've got the next one set up. Alright guys, I'm back with another project. I have a burner cover, a small one, that I painted both the front and the back in white. Drew a little face on for a snowman, so you're going to get to see me paint him. Don't laugh. Oh, so where'd my black paint go? I'm just using the acrylic chalk paint from Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to take my black marker and outline it though. So hopefully I stay in line. Can't even stay in line going over the line. Okay. Now, take my paintbrush. Got a lot of extra hair on it I don't like. Just paint the inside of his eye. I'll speed this up. Break too quick, Kathy. Kind of sort of looks like my ghost face, except for the carrot nose. Okay, there's my white, or my black paint all done. Just have to use my orange marker because I thought I bought out orange paint, but I don't see any. So this time I'm using the big bullet part. I think I might be at the paint anyway. This side's about half dried up. There we go. This paint on this, or this marker on this burner cover, looks like he's got lines in his nose, just like a regular carrot. Alright, so there we go. There is our what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of this pink, put it out on this thing right here. If it comes out, it's so cold, it was so cold last night. Instead of bringing this in, I didn't need that much, but we'll mix it with a little bit of this natural bluff. I'll take a paintbrush and mix it up. There we go. Now take just a smidge on my finger and making some cheeks. Cause it's cold outside, peoples. Alright. Now, get rid of this paint before I wear it. Okay, next thing I did was I took, set this out of the way for a second. I took a full piece of this one goes on this side. A full piece of felt, 8.5 by 11 sheet of felt. I folded it in the middle up here, right in the middle. Then I cut from that line down to almost the bottom, and then made a little X so that I can have the brim of the hat down here. And did the same thing on the other side. So, and then I took a piece of white, measured it on the bottom where it needs to be, and folded it over, because what I'm going to need is a thicker piece of white. So I'm going to have to trim this back piece up. And of course I left my scissors over yonder. I'll be right back. Oh, no I didn't. I brought them. Got so much stuff. So let me trim this up. It could be littler than the front. Okay. And you're going to make it over. Now, I suggest for this stuff to use tacky glue. You get the smaller bottles at Dollar Tree store. And then I'm going to use just a smidge of hot glue because hot glue does not like felt. It just isn't a stickable medium for using felt. But the tacky glue will. So we're going to hold that down till the tacky glue sets into place. And then we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to take the tacky glue and put it on the brim of the hat, pretty thick, so it'll have a reason to stick. Okay, and then just a little bit of hot glue around the edges. Okay, and then put your white on top of your red. So now you have a Santa hat, or the beginnings of a Santa hat. So now what I've done is I took white yarn, I glued 3 tumbling tower blocks together, and all you have to do is you put this on, you take your yarn and just wrap it around 40 times. The reason I'm using the 3 tumbling tower blocks is because that's about the right size. Okay, then cut your thread off. Cut you a longer string of thread. Squish it all up together. Put your thread on and wrap it around 2 or 3 times to hold it in place. And then tie the 2 ends of that thread together in a couple of knots. Takes at least 2 to hold it in place, and maybe 3. I always like to do 3s. If you know anything about me, you know my biggest thing is to say things in 3s. Then cut the ends off of it. Then go in through all those loops and cut them all off. But don't cut the center one that you used to put it together with. Okay, now you're going to have this garbled up mess. So then all you do is trim it down. Whatever size pom-pom you want. Whatever you want yours to look like. Then roll it around in your hand and you have a pom-pom. Okay, so let's get all this stuff out of the way. This is all my, should have moved my hat before I did that. See how good that tacky glue holds that felt? So, this is trash. Always have your trash can, trash cup, trash something sitting around. Okay, then you take your snowman, your thing, and you're going to put this on. Now I suggest also using tacky glue on this part. If I'd remember to set this upside down in a cup, I wouldn't have to do this every time. At least get you a good base on there. Because like I said, felt and hot glue, and then this is going to be on metal. So that's a threesome that don't like to get along too good. Okay. Then take your Santa hat and put it over and hold it down while it dries. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, you're going to take your tip of your Santa hat and put it down here. And we'll put a little bit of tacky glue and a little bit of hot glue on it too. Bring it down, put it right on the edge of the white. Hold it down just a second so it don't fly back up on you. And then take a good dollop of hot glue and put it on that tip. Take your pom-pom, stick it right in that glue. And then you have your snowman. Ain't he cute? All you gotta do is, should have put my holes in it before I did it, but put you a hole in it, make you a little ribbon, hanger, and hang him on the wall. Alright, there's that one. I'll set up for the next one. Alright, as my final one for snowmen on this video, took this little white bucket. Now you can take any color bucket and paint it white. This one just happened to come white. So what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to again take my marker. I don't know why in the world this thing sticks so good. And I'm going to draw a face on it. I'll draw my two eyes. And my mouth, kind of like this funky looking mouth that I did the last time. And the nose. Okay. We'll color in the eyes. Might have to find a different paintbrush to paint this in. If I do, I'll do that later. Because this is plastic, so this doesn't want to take this very well. Take the, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to paint this in, guys. Okay, so there's my snowman face. There you go. Now, I'm going to leave these little thing on. And as you seen me do in the last one, I made little pom-poms. I'm going to put them on his little earmuffs. So, all I'm going to have to do is take a good dollop of glue. And I'm going to put it on down below where the handle is so you can still pick a handle up. And do the same with the other one. Try to make them as even as possible. Oh, look how cute. See, his little handle still moves. Okay. So, there's that. Then I'm going to take a piece of wadded up paper towel and stick it in the bottom, and then I made more pom-poms, and now we have snowballs. So we can have this as a snowball fight bucket. Isn't that cute? Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back and watch another one, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Hey guys, I just want to take a minute to say I had a wonderful time making these videos for you. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you try them. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.